Hey guys, I'm here. We have a little bit of difficulties just real quick. Our dog suddenly has to go outside, and as you know, she is very old. So I am no good with this technology. I barely can put myself on camera, but let's just chit chat for a minute. I'll say hi to everybody, and then we'll get it all started. Okay. So Bob just took off a sleepy. It should just be just a few minutes. He's gonna walk her right up the street. Hello, Mouse. Hello, 13th hour. Hello, Dillhole. And Cyborg Mama, I really want to thank you for the email that you sent me last night. I was noticing that in the chat, 13th hour, you were saying you were having kind of a hard time. Cyborg Mama is like the absolute rock of this community. Just so you guys know, she sends me uplifting videos just for me. And she's a very, very smart, powerfully minded, strong-willed woman who loves the beauty of this world and of, I don't know how to describe it, but Cyborg Mama, you are a very, very wise woman. I really, really appreciate you as a person and as a member of this community. Please let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Hello, Tani Nubs. You're just joining us. If anybody else is just first joining us, this is like, I'm just going to say hi and see how you guys are doing. Bob's out with Sleepy, so I'm not going to mess up this stream by like doing the wrong thing. And as I do the wrong thing, I lose everybody. So basically, I wanted to welcome you guys all to the Saturday Night Live. We will be discussing a lot of things in this live. We will have an open panel, but we are going to probably run over a few things that you don't actually know about that are coming up in the future. After this live, guys, we will be posting a poll. And in that poll, you still, until the end of this stream, whenever that is, I mean, I'm just going to continue this stream until people are, you know, plopping out and done with it. But in the end of this stream, we will be posting a poll, like right in that community tab. For those of you who haven't visited the community tab, man, it's a lot of fun and we keep the conversation going there. If you have content suggestions, that is where you want to put them, unless you want to put them under any video that we have. We do take content suggestions to heart, and we do absolutely everything we can to fulfill those content suggestions. So don't be shy. Leave them either in the chat right now. Hello, Lady J. Whoop, whoop to you. Yeah, that was my first whoop whoop of this chat, of this live. And I really do appreciate you being here. Hopefully, if you're not able to stay, you can do the replay. If you're new here, which I think you might be, I don't know, there's a lot of names for me to remember on this channel. But yes, I will check my email, Tani. So whoever is new in here, just know that Bob is the editor, and he has put together everything for this live, including all of the clips that you will see. And we are going to start a new format today. So because my dog, who is 11 years old, had to suddenly go to the bathroom, and we didn't want to think about that the entire stream, he just went out to take her right up to the end of the block. So it honestly will just be like another minute or so. Please don't leave. Okay. I'm doing my best to like, I'm doing my best to keep you guys busy, because the brilliance of the editing and the videos are all Bob, as you know. Please put a heart in the chat if you appreciate Bob. I'm sure he's watching on his phone right now with the dog. Bob is a good man. He's been very supportive of me, and he loves me so well, and he puts up with my ass. I don't know how he does that, but lucky me. I do want to let you guys all know that I have received quite a few emails with these channel suggestion names. So maybe I'll go through them really quick, the ones that I have written down. And once again, if you have any community suggestions for our community name, that would be great, because we'd like to get started on some merch. We've been asked so much about merch, and we will get into that very, very soon. But let's just go over some of these names. Let me see if I can find them. Okay. So hello, Kiki. Nice to see you. Playing video games. How you playing a video game with the wrench, girl? I will holler your name. I will. Have fun. Okay, so the names we have for this community, like, okay, so let me just give you guys an example here. Like, when I say let's name this community, it's because we've been around for 5 months, guys. At the beginning of this month, we had 2,600, I think 2,600 subscribers after we went around just 5 months. And now we have, gosh, what is it? I'd have to look, but it's, let me look actually, because it's very impressive. Bob actually has it on an image for us. Maybe I shouldn't even be bringing this up yet because I don't have it. But okay, so we went from like it was either 26 or 2,900 subs in the time we've been a channel, and now we're 3,637. So because there's so many of us, I want us to name this community, guys. I know this community is full of juggalos and juggalettes and free thinkers and people who are interested in true crime, paranormal, Mandela effect, conspiracy theories, all of that stuff. And maybe even be willing to make like a short, like a horror movie, if you guys were interested, or serial killer documentaries, any kind of documentaries. And we are actually going to have one of our community members has submitted their information for a case, their own personal case, which happened years ago, to show the injustices of that case and within the legal system where he lives. I'm not gonna make that like strange bitches. You're so funny. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if guys would want to be, like literally what I mean by community name is like, I'm like, hey guys, welcome to Strange Suspicion. I would like to be like, hey, or hey guys, welcome to Strange Suspicion. Welcome to Clown Alley is an idea. We have Suspicious Minds, Strange Ones, SOS, Crime Stalkers, Membranes, Suspicious Ones, Strangers, Susfam, Ninjas. Hello, Bob.
Hello.
And how do we say this one again? The last one?
Shinobis.
Shinobis, which means
Ninja.
Ninjas, like a group of clowns or something.
Word.
Oh, yeah. It's a Japanese word for ninjas, shinobi. But what I was going to say about that, guys, is so we are going to go till the end of this stream taking these suggestions. Each one of these will be in the poll, no matter what, no matter if we like them or not, they're going to be in the poll, guys. Okay. So we want you to vote on these and we will announce the winner of the community name. We will be announcing that Monday at 4:20 on our video. So now Bob is here. Yeah. Shinobis, right? Pretty cool. Yeah, she said strange bitches. So there are 31 of you in here now. I'm going to have Bob start the video we would have started with if it wasn't for a little sleepy girl having to go for a walk. Huh?
She went poop and everything.
Oh, great. She went poops and everything. So you guys are happy about that, right? We don't have to worry about her till the end of the stream. So Bob is going to go ahead and here we go.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Strange Suspicion True Crime Series.
It's Connie, the little doggo that could, and I watch Strange Suspicions on YouTube. I support the fam. Whoop whoop.
I'm 13th Hour, and I'm here to say, follow Strange Suspicions down the yellow brick alleyway. We don't know who you are, and we don't really care, but your carnival clown ass is welcome here. Whoop whoop!
Hey baby, wake up from your asleep. We have arrived onto the future and the whole world is become electronic.
Police Department, Sheriff's Office! It's blood, right?
Looks like blood. People's hands? Yeah, I think so. That's what I think.
Get out now.
We not cleared this. There's blood all over it, though.
We can't back out. There's the garage, same way we came in. Don't touch nothing.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Order in the court.
Hey guys, welcome to Strange Suspicion. The first thing I would like to do is welcome all my new subs from TikTok. You guys have been great. The majority of the people coming from TikTok are juggalos and juggalettes, and we welcome you so much, fam. We're so glad that you're here. And we also have another group of people, which are professional clowns and haunt acting clowns, or clowns just in general. We have quite a lot of people who wear face paint in our community, and I prefer that because we've been having a lot of backlash from people telling me actually that the face paint is weird. But I am a juggalette, and I think that's very important for you guys all to know. I welcome my fam here at this channel, and I would like as many of you here as possible. So I already kind of talked about this, but if you just got here, we did have a little bit of issues that we are not going to get into, but we lost about 60 subs. And the interesting thing about losing 60 subs is it didn't bother us that much because the people that we lost were very negative. And in this community, we don't want to practice any kind of negativity. We're family here. We want to treat people with respect and dignity when they come in here, whether you agree with us or you don't agree with us. So guys, as far as losing 60 subs, let me show you what happened this month. We got 963 subs in the last 28 days. And if you can see, I don't know if it's big enough. Yeah, probably. At the end of this month was when it spiked. So I just want to thank all our new subs and anybody who has shared their favorite videos or shared the link right 13th hour. Oh my God, that's a lot of subs. Holy cow. I am so grateful for each and every one of you, whether you're a paid member, a visitor, a subscriber, or just a curious mind who's interested in true crime, randonautica, conspiracy theories, Mandela effects, and joining a community that actually wants to make a difference and be positive and spread positivity into this world. If you don't know about paid memberships, we're not greedy here. We went as low as we could go with membership prices, and you can join as a paid member of this channel for $2.99 a month. But guess what? You don't even have to do that. We'll all our stuff is free. If our paid members could get onto the community tab and suggest some content for your members only videos, that would be amazing, because I know I owe you 2 already, and I would love to give you those 2 videos. I wrote some things down so I wouldn't forget. We do have a few announcements that I wanted to make. And the first of which is that we're going to do subscriber shoutouts. If you were here for the beginning of the video when Bob came in and we started playing those videos, we did have 2 people. And the deal is, if you want a member shout out, you can have a member shout out. You just have to make like a 10-second video or whatever you're comfortable doing, saying, hey, I watch Strange Suspicion. We'll put your social media tag on the bottom, promoting us and promoting you in return. So it helps us all out, really. And there was another thing that I would consider doing. Now, how long have we been on? 15 minutes? Okay, good. You have to wait 9 minutes, guys. So another thing, if anybody's interested, I do know that there were some juggalos that contacted me on TikTok, and they had like some kind of like beanies that they sold. And then there was another one that recently started following us, and you guys sell the t-shirts. If you would like us to promote your products as a member of our community, we would like to do that for you, but there is a lot of rules with YouTube as far as doing something like that. So we'll figure it out. It's really easy to do. So if you want to email us, we have the email on a banner. I know that Dill probably has it. It's strangelysuspicious@gmail.com. And if you can't remember that, you don't have a pen, maybe you're driving, maybe you're just listening and doing dishes or whatever you're doing, you can just go to our profile for our YouTube channel, and you click the description, more about this channel, I believe it says. And when you get in there, you go, it's like pretty much separate. Like there's a whole paragraph of stuff, and then it's by itself, and then another paragraph of stuff. And it'll say right there, what? Sure, I can put it right here, guys. Sorry. All right. So here is the email right there. So if you guys have any content suggestions, if you want to do a member shout out, you know, you just make a video of like, hey, whoop, whoop, I watched Strange Suspicion.
The wicked clowns. Whoop, whoop.
Support your juggalette doing her thing, and Bob's a juggalo. So whatever, I enjoy watching Strange Suspicion because blah, blah, blah. And then you can promote your own social media, or we'll put it down on the bottom of the screen. Not a problem at all. So this email address right here, that's where you want to send any of that. Okay. Also, let's see what I was getting to here. Also, if you have, oh yeah, if you're new here, just so you know, as far as sending me an email, I do answer every single email, but please understand that we have way more emails than you think we have. There are a lot of people that regularly email us, and their emails sometimes just like will show up no matter what, because every email that I answer, I put a star on it. So like I know who I answered and who I didn't answer. Sometimes it could be a couple thousand videos, and I do answer every single one. I will get to you as absolutely soon as possible as I can get to you. And then we also had 2 subscribers besides the person we're already working with that was interested in possibly having their injustices from prior cases. And we figured out it's really hard to do that and stay anonymous. So what we're going to be doing very soon is we are going to get a PO box where you can send anything you want, including like files like that, so that we don't have to worry about, you know, like, I don't know, we have been hacked. So maybe that's better to send something like that through the mail, just for safety purposes. And then of course, if you need it back, we'd be able to mail it right back. But anything really, we'll get into that a little bit later. But let's see, what else am I going to say? Sorry about this, guys. I'm still dealing with health issues. I'm having problems with my memory. So the first thing on the agenda would be that contest for the community name. You guys have until the end of this stream to submit any idea for the name of our community. Meaning like, hey, Chloe, what's up? Meaning that I'm going to say, hey, let me just pick one randomly. I don't have that page. Okay. Hey, hey ninjas. Like that. You know what I mean? That would be the community name, but it doesn't have to be ninjas. Whatever you guys want. But while you have time before the end of this stream, or if you can't stay for the whole live, go right into the community post and just submit your ideas for the community names. And then the deadline to vote on it will be Sunday at midnight. And then Monday at 4:20 when the video comes out, we're just going to go right through that and let you know who won, which idea won. You know what I'm saying? And if we get enough people in live today, we might actually have a giveaway of sorts. So if you stick around, you're going to be probably involved in something that's actually very, very cool. Do you want to say anything, Bob, right now? Or you? No? I mean, we are, we've been working on this live for about, I'd say a couple hours today, because I've been sleeping a lot. And so we have like a little format that we're doing today. There are going to be things in this live that you're not used to, such as I would like to get, we're not sure what order we're going to go in here, but we would like to get Weird Bob's Weird Minute. Look at that cute raccoon. We're going to do Weird Bob's Weird Minute. We're going to do a feel-good story, and we're also going to discuss things about Brian Coburger, Delphi, and Charles Manson. Then we will have an open panel if anybody's interested in coming on. If you are new to this channel, I absolutely do not require you to show your face during a live. I do know a lot of people make you show your face. That's not acceptable. We want you to be comfortable. So whatever you're comfortable with, your voice or your face, if you want to come on panel, there will be time for that very, very soon. But we're going to get started right now on, is it the Brian thing first? Yeah, we're going to show a video right now. And the interesting thing about this Brian Coburger video is one of the first, I believe it was the same day or the next day. And it's from KREM, which is a Spokane news station. But I want you guys to take a look at this video and make sure that you are paying close attention, because I noticed 4 things about this video. And there are things that we haven't really discussed and people maybe forgot about. So here we go. Let's check this out. Bob's got it all ready.
Tracking breaking news. Just a moment ago, Moscow police confirmed 4 people were found dead in a home just steps away from the University of Idaho campus. Right now, we're continuing to work to get more details tonight. We know that students were ordered to shelter in place for a time this afternoon because of the scene's proximity to campus. That order has been lifted. Creme 2 crews traveled down to Moscow as reports came in earlier today. We go now to Janelle Finch, and she was one of the first reporters on scene to talk with police and with neighbors in the area. Janelle.
I've been here in Moscow on scene since about 3 p.m. Since I've been here, I've watched Moscow police cars come in and out of this neighborhood where officials found 4 people dead. Neighbors say they began noticing police cars flood the area around 12 p.m. today. Moscow police say they responded to a call here on King Road for an unconscious individual. Upon further investigation, officials found 4 people dead. While police investigated the scene, the University of Idaho enacted a shelter-in-place alert as university officials reported a homicide near campus. As we've stated, that alert is lifted at this time. Neighbors say most people living in this area are a part of U of I Greek life or are students, but we do not know the identities of those involved or who lives at the residence. Officials are investigating. This is a very much developing situation, and we will continue to stay on the grounds until we have more information to report back to you. Until then, in Moscow, Janelle Finch, Creme 2 News.
Thank you so much, Janelle. And Creme 2 will stay on scene in Moscow throughout tonight, and we'll continue to bring you an update coming up during our 6 o'clock newscast. Thank you so much, Janelle.
Realtor.com is the #1 app real estate professional.
Can everybody hear me? Okay, so this is your chance to put in the chat if you noticed anything. The first thing that I'm going to point out is on the side of the building there was a vehicle, okay? And it's probably like, if you were looking in the back, so like it's like right here, and Kaylee's room is right here. And interestingly enough, if I was talking to Bob about it earlier, and we decided that like it made sense that if they were in like a lifted truck in that spot, it would be really easy just to kind of get onto the porch. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I thought that was very interesting. And I'm having trouble, guys. I'm sorry, I can't read what you're saying. Yes, they're saying they can hear me. Yeah. So, all right. What did you guys notice about that video? Just to point out one more time, this video was the day after these murders. The other thing that I noticed, since nobody else is noticing anything. Oh, they want to see it again. Okay, so maybe just put me in the corner of it. I'll talk or point. Bob might have to mute me to play this, but I'll just go like this on the side of the screen when I want you to pay attention. Okay, so Bob is locating this video right now. We're both in the same room, and this is going to be fine. So what I wanted to discuss about this was a few things that I noticed, and then you give me a few things that you guys noticed. the first thing I noticed is the car on the side of the house. And the second thing I noticed, like in the backyard. And the second thing that I noticed was there are 4 cars in the driveway. And I did notice what kind of cars they are. There was a red Jeep. There was a blue Honda Civic. There was a white Chrysler, a gray Land Rover, and 2 blue cars. Also, there was a ladder on the side of the house, and that ladder has police tape connected to it. So, like, rather than the police tape going around this ladder, it's tied to one side and tied to the other side of this ladder and then continuing around the backyard. But it doesn't go where that car is. So I don't know if the relation of the car to the street, the spot where you could be parked up on that street.
Breaking news. Just a moment ago, Moscow police confirmed 4 people were found dead in a home just steps away from the University of Idaho campus. Right now, we're continuing to work to get more details tonight. We know that students were ordered to shelter in place for a time this afternoon because of the scene's proximity to campus. That order has been lifted. Creme 2 crews traveled down to Moscow as reports came in earlier today. We go now to Janelle Finch, and she was one of the first reporters on scene to talk with police and with neighbors in the area. Janelle.
I've been here in Moscow on scene since about 3 p.m. Since I've been here, I've watched Moscow police cars come in and out of this neighborhood where officials found 4 people dead. Neighbors say they began noticing police cars flood the area around 12 p.m. today. Moscow police say they responded to a call here on King Road for an unconscious individual. Upon further investigation, officials found 4 people dead. While police investigated the scene, the University of Idaho enacted a shelter-in-place alert as university officials reported a homicide near campus. As we've stated, that alert is lifted at this time. Neighbors say most people living in this area are a part of U of I Greek life or are students, but we do not know the identities of those involved or who lives at the residence. Officials are investigating. This is a very much developing situation, and we will continue to stay on the grounds until.
So we're having trouble pausing this, but the picture of this car, right? The car is right in the backyard, right up that little incline, and it's right here. Like, it's like literally like right outside her room, and in between this car and her room is a tree. So I think maybe you can tell me if you agree or disagree, but I remember Steve saying they didn't have to go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lifted white truck or a lifted blue truck would have been easy to hop out of right onto that deck.
Quick, too. Quick.
Yeah.
Like you didn't even like, and the only noise that would be heard is possibly the force of somebody jumping on the porch, or they could have gone slowly up the porch, and then just the ease of a door, a glass door opening. Like, that would be very easy if people were asleep.
Yeah. So let's see the camera on the water tower.
Yeah, there also was a camera on the water tower. Yeah, we did have a video about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that water tower is actually very close to the president of the University of Idaho's house. And the house that they lived in was actually the house that he grew up in.
Mouse also noticed
The second
first
visit.
time she noticed that the 112 ring cam was already gone.
Yeah, that's weird that Bob just said that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he just said that like not even an hour ago. Bob was like, look, their camera's already gone. And the looks on their faces was a little disturbing to me. Like, they were right there. Can't tell if Steve G means I wish he hadn't gone upstairs. I can't see it when you're doing that.
Excuse me.
Hadn't gone upstairs, or he could have taken out people on the main floor and gone right back out without doing any steps inside. Right, but then I think, what was the bloody footprint outside Dylan's room? Right? Like, if there was a bloody footprint, only one bloody footprint, did they leave out of Dylan's room? You know what I mean? Because Dylan whether or not she was there. Hey, Rock Chalk, good to see you too. Whether or not Dylan was home, I do know that ladder was there. The other thing I noticed that we didn't discuss yet in this stream anyway, is that when you look outside, I had brought to your attention in several videos that when you look outside, right, you can see the black couch. But when I looked out there on this video, which was the very next day, or perhaps that night after they were found in that morning, it was like they had talked about it like it could have been, it had to be the same day.
Yeah, I think it was either the same day or in the same time frame, like same couple days. And there was I believe there was like a teal colored chair.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
Like
there was a teal colored chair that is no longer in like any of the other footage. What else was there? A plant.
There was a planter.
A planter.
We also read a comment on that video that we just played that had stated, what did they say exactly? There was a cinder block.
Oh yeah, somebody had said that their sister lived on that street. If you look at the video, like it's called KREM, when you're on the replay crew, you can look at the footage we just showed you, like KREM, and then it's talking about like 1122 King Road and the things that happened there. Well, somebody commented, there's not even a lot of comments on this video, which I find very strange. But the comment that we did notice was there was a person who said her sister lived on that street and that they had found cinder blocks or a cinder block outside of the back part of the house. So like cinder block or cinder blocks on the back, meaning maybe it would be used to climb up. Maybe it was used to come down. Maybe, I don't know. But the way I took this video that we saw is that's what Steve G meant. And if you think I'm wrong, that's okay. You can say so. But if you agree, let me know that as well. I think that it is an interesting thing that the proximity of this spot out back, you could see straight into the back of the house. Like you could see straight into Maddie's room. You could see straight into the back of the house. And then the other thing I noticed about this video was that when every time I've seen somebody, police officer, detective, anybody, and they want to come through the back door, they're always looking like straight down at this angle. And then the lady was looking straight up. So I'm thinking there was activity going on in that kitchen. There was activity at the back door. This did not all happen in the front. This did not all happen, allegedly. This did not all happen in the home. Whether that means they were ended there or not, I know all of it most likely, in my opinion, allegedly, whatever you want me to say. I don't think it all took place in the home. There could not be any reason that you could make sense to me. If you can, go ahead, but I can't make sense of the fact that there's one bloody footprint. Like, did somebody pick up their shoes and then drop one on the way out? I don't know. But unless there was more than one person.
And did you also want to talk about the fifth person that was taken?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The one person that was alive that was taken by the
EMTs. So we were hearing on a lot of channels that the fifth roommate or the fifth person who went to the hospital, in my opinion, Bob, you can say what your opinion is, but my opinion is it's probably Dylan. Like whoever they called the police and they said, oh, well, there's somebody unconscious. It would be really ridiculous for any of us to logically believe that they were talking about somebody in a pool of blood was unconscious. So whoever had found them called, allegedly, Hunter Johnson to come over.
So
what happened here? And then they showed him trauma set in and he called an ambulance for her. There would be no reason to call an ambulance for anybody else. Half the city, half the school knew what happened before the police knew, especially the fraternities and the sororities. They have rules, guys. If you're not familiar with this, they have rules, and the rules have a lot to do with secrecy and have a lot to do with let us know before you let the police know. That's policy. for every fraternity or every sorority, because the reputation of those who are on Greek Row and those who set up Greek Row and support Greek Row and those who give donations to Greek Row, they don't want anything bad reflected. It has to be controlled. It has to be their narrative. And it sucks and it sounds like conspiracy theories, but it's absolutely not conspiracy theories. You can watch any video showing a crime in a sorority or a fraternity, and you will see that only one person is allowed to speak to the police. And it's the person in charge of that sorority or fraternity. I don't know if they're called a president or what they're called in the fraternity or sorority, but it is one person that is delegated to do such a thing. And the reason that they gave would be, you know, they couldn't get a hold of the sorority, the head of the sorority, or the head of the fraternity. I think having many people check into 911 to the operator says people were freaking out, fainting even. Yeah, well, I don't, Jeff, how many people do you think were there? You know, like in the
Wasn't it like 4? I thought it originally had like 4 people were there besides, well, including, you know,
including the people who live there.
yeah, including the 2 roommates that were alive.
Can you guys hear Bob? I think you're kind of quiet.
I am mumbling.
He is a mumbler sometimes.
Very.
Yeah. So what Bob was saying is that he had heard that 4 people were there. Hey, Johnny V. What? Oh, yeah, Skull and Bones. Yeah, yeah. There are a lot of people who are involved in that organization that began such an organization in a fraternity. Like, I believe from Harvard, from Stanford, not Stanford, Harvard, Yale, Princeton, things of that nature. I believe those people are very, very integrated into the Skull and Bones, as well as a lot of presidents. A lot of people in power belong to that organization. And they go to, what is it called? Bohemian Grove or something like that? And they have their, yeah, they have like their,
yeah,
whatever you call them.
They have their ritual
of
the owl or something.
Yeah, Ritual of the Owl. I don't know. I saw it on Dragnet. I remember that movie. You guys remember Dragnet? I'm old. Okay, so that's the absolute truth about the fraternities and sororities. They have their code of silence and code of conduct, and you don't break the rules. Well, you shouldn't break the rules, because if you break the rules, the punishment is a lot worse than you and I would ever believe, but it really, really is. It is. And a lot of people come into positions of power, such as prosecutors, judges, attorneys, police officers, heads of churches, heads of organizations that we know nothing about. Not really. I mean, we know what we hear, but unless anybody in here is a Freemason or was a head of a sorority or a head of a fraternity, we have no clue, guys. And no matter how many times we say things over and over, it doesn't make it true. The truth is none of us know anything that's going on. Well, it still does not explain what the kids do for 8 hours. What time did EMT come? Before police were called or after? I'm not sure if I thought they asked the EMTs to leave or vice versa.
I think campus police were there first.
Oh yeah, campus police would have been the first ones there. That's how it's done. You know, like campus, any campus has campus police, and they actually have their campus police office on the school property. So I know that Hunter was allegedly the one that called 911, but I mean, who's to say they didn't already get reports about it? Because if Dylan was texting Bethany allegedly, and Bethany was texting Dylan back, I mean, unless they're best friends and they want it to be a secret, I'm sure they were texting other people as well. There was a rumor that Jack was being called over and over by Kaylee's phone. But like I've stated before, guys, I mean, this is just my opinion, and you guys you're free to have your own opinions. I'm not going to fault you for your opinion if it has no agreement with my opinion. We all have our different brains, and that's a beautiful thing. That's why we're all here discussing this. But I feel like,
how long do you think Dylan?
You need to talk a little louder.
How long do you think Dylan was at the hospital?
Oh, Dylan? I don't know that Dylan was even there, but I do know this, guys. There is a breakthrough, allegedly, in the Brian Coburger case, which is, and I heard this from this crazy old woman named Nancy Grace. You guys go ahead and tag her if you want, but I do think she's crazy. And she did say that she's like, what is his alibi now? What is his fake alibi? Right. And then, yeah, exactly. And then she said, allegedly, Brian was nowhere near there and he has witnesses that are going to testify to such a thing. But you know what? I don't really trust mainstream media, and maybe she just wanted clicks and maybe they need to like raise their ratings and maybe it's not even true. But she did just release a video where she said such a thing, that Brian was going to have witnesses that were with him that night. And maybe he said he was just driving around. Just maybe they were doing something against the law and he just didn't want to incriminate himself for another crime. I don't see that to be so far-fetched. I know people who get stopped by police and don't tell them the whole truth. Do you know people like that? Because I know people like that. It's weird.
How fast were you going?
Right. How fast were you going? Whatever the sign says,
55.
you know, 55, I think. Like, and they know they're going 70. Like, oh, my radio must have been too loud, or my kids were screaming, or you know what I mean? Like, no matter what. Mittens for kittens. That is a cute name. That is a cute name. I don't know. I've never seen that. Have I seen your name before? That's crazy. Maybe. Wow.
Well, hello.
You just totally distracted me. That is the cutest name. Like, you just distracted me. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm feeling about 50% better. I'm getting a lot more sleep, and they have me on so much medication that like I'm real dizzy, guys, and I'm having a hard time with like concentration. So you guys are gonna have to like keep it better. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Johnny V is funny. He said, when I see Nancy Grace, I see Beetlejuice, and then I feel safe again. She's over the top. She is crazy.
I saw the new Beetlejuice
commercial.
Yeah, the trailer.
2024 Beetlejuice.
It looks really good. Yeah,
I really liked it.
I thought it looked good.
Thought it was good use of face paint, guys, and I thought that it was amazing because Winona Ryder seems to not have like really even aged that much, and
no, she looked
good.
The same age.
She looked exactly the same as when she was in it before. And Michael Keaton, you know, he's got the face paint on, so you can't really age somebody with face paint. Can you? Can you age people with face paint? Anybody know how old I am? Look, I am not going to get hurt. Tell me how old you think I am. How old am I? What did Mouse say? Maybe they were bound and gagged. He was there to take them away from crime. Who knows? This case is definitely strange as heck. Heck.
It is.
You could say something stronger than that. Yeah. Maybe they were bound and gagged.
There's one of your Mouse guessed that.
Mouse is guessing 46.
Judy. Oh, I keep putting on.
Judy says
29.
29.
He says 29.
29.
Jeff H says 18 forever.
Ooh, maybe I am 18. Wouldn't that freak you guys out if I was 18 years old? Yeah.
It'd freak me out.
It would freak Bob out. He'd be like, no, I'm not 18. I'm not 29. I'm not 46.
Because I'm only 17.
Bob's 17 and don't tell anybody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Bob is not 17, not even close. 25, 47, 38. Okay. Good guesses, guys. But do you think that it's easy to like tell like with the makeup on? Because I thought Michael Keaton looked just like Beetlejuice. But I mean, like what? He's got black and white. Like tonight I got the black and white on. I mean,
his voice sounded old.
Yeah, he did have an old voice. He did. But that was funny, Johnny. That was super funny that you were saying that. You say Beetlejuice. And then, yeah, Bob's 17 with the 40-year-old beard. Yeah, he does have a nice beard, doesn't he?
I've been shaving since 8.
Yeah, Bob's been shaving since he was 8 years old. He's got a lot of testosterone. I don't know. You got to drain it out of him sometimes. It's like Superman, like super buff. So what else were we going to talk about? Sleepy, lay down.
Well, I'm going to put the trash can down here. Just like, look at how cute he is.
Yeah, there's the raccoon. There's Bob's homie right there. Bob's little homie.
And this guy, look at him. He's like,
I think maybe Bob.
Yeah.
Can we do Weird Bob's Minute?
Oh, you want to do that now?
Okay, so you guys, this is a new segment on our lives, and it's called Weird Bob's Weird Minute. This is going to be every live, and he's going to show you a weird.
It'll just get better with time, I hope. Okay, here we go.
Using a force on the cursor. I love playing chess, and this is one of the things that y'all have enabled me to do, something that I wasn't able to really do much the last few years, especially not like this.
You give yourself your timer too.
Hey guys. All right. So basically what I want to talk about for the next minute or so, I'm going to talk about the Neuralink in that video. There was a guy, I believe his name was, here, let me see. I have it here to pull up here. His name was Nolan
Arbaugh.
And he was 29-year-old patient. And he was playing chess and moving the cursor by thinking, which is pretty crazy. I just thought it was really strange that that is even a possibility, but it's also really like, seems like it's really new in the technology. If they're just, I don't know, man, it's just crazy. And at the end of that video, I don't know if anybody saw, there was a rapper and he actually had gold chains put into his head for hair. Like, that's just crazy, man. I don't know. But I think that was about my minute.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me come over then. Telekinesis. Don't dive said. Okay, so what I want to talk about now is the Delphi case. I'm very interested to know if you guys are aware of something that I read, because I'm just curious. I mean, let's talk about true crime people being intrusive, okay? And I'm pointing out anybody in particular because I don't even have any idea who I'm talking about. Maybe you guys do. But in the Delphi case, does anybody know what I'm about to say? Go ahead and put it in chat if you do. There is a news story. It's pretty new. It's either within the last couple days. It's within the last week. And there was a story about how there were two YouTubers who went to the Delphi, Indiana or whatever. And they were at the case or with some kind of hearing, right? And within that hearing, they started like getting loud with one another. And then they went into like the courtroom lobby and there was like a huge disturbance. And it was all over the news, guys, that these two YouTubers who were he's, because they said both male, these two YouTubers got in such a big argument with one another about being at this courthouse, being in this case or whatever, that they are banned from this courthouse for life. So I think it's interesting because I don't know that. I haven't heard anything about who that was. And I tried, I looked it up. I asked Siri. I Googled it. I Binged it. I did all the things I could think to do. And the interesting part is there are no names. But I don't know about you guys. I'd love to hear your opinion in chat, honestly, about the fact that YouTubers sometimes, they just go too far. You know what I mean? As a YouTuber, I want to make it very clear. When I'm covering a true crime case, I think it is very inappropriate to email lawyers. I think it's very inappropriate to email families or call them or post any communication that you've had with them. I don't think it's right to take pictures of people who are passed away and put them in videos. I don't think it's appropriate for a lot of things to happen that are happening in the true crime community. And I'm new here, guys. We've only been a channel for 5 months. We're growing so fast, but we've only been a channel for 5 months. I have only covered the Brian Coburger case. I covered Pazuzu, this serial killer. We've done paranormal here, and we've tried the Charlie Manson thing. I know a lot of you are interested in the Charlie Manson thing. We wanted to come back with that. We didn't get a lot of shares though, guys. Like, we thought that we wanted the series more than you guys did, so we left it to the we left it to the 2 episodes. So if you want more Charlie Manson, go ahead and put that in the chat, put it in the comments. Like, by all means, you guys gotta request the stuff, and when you request the stuff, we make the stuff. And Bob is a complete expert on Charlie Manson. He is like the encyclopedia of Charlie Manson. What he doesn't know, what he didn't already know from his own research, he got from in my opinion, this guy Michael. He does this video called Back Porch Tapes, and he is incredible, absolutely incredible. He visited Charlie Manson. He had phone calls with Charlie Manson. He has property of Charlie Manson. He's got like a little, I would think, I don't know if you're around, Bob, in the other room, but I think he has like a makeshift like museum type like thing. Are you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What is it that he has? All the stuff? Go ahead.
I believe he has some of his belongings in the Museum of Death that's in California. I could be mistaken, but he has like he has a room somewhere. I'm not sure if it's in his house or if it's in a warehouse in California, but he has a lot of his like belongings that he got from Charlie over the years. Like, you know, he has a lot of his paper mache masks, and he also has a lot of his letters, obviously, and recordings and
of the phone calls, right?
What's that? Phone calls.
Recordings of his phone calls with Charlie.
Yes. Yes, clownness. Your clownness. But yeah, he has a lot of stuff. He's accumulated. I mean, just in all his videos, he shows some of it. He does have shirts that he has for his YouTube channel and stickers and coffee mugs and stuff. But he's a great dude. He talks really well. He speaks really eloquently, and his video skills are really good. But
right, and I think that he is the best source for Charlie Manson. And I was just stating that, like, that's a YouTuber that you enjoy watching because you have so much interest in the Charlie Manson case, and you always have since a very young age, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and I have also been intrigued by Charlie Manson, but I can't like rattle off how Bob can, like, this person's name, that person's name, this person, that's, you know, like, because I don't have a good memory. My short-term memory is very bad. And it's not just because of what's going on with my health right now. It's just like I've always had a really bad short-term memory. So as far as Charlie Manson, if you guys want more Charlie Manson, then put it in the chat, put it in the comments. Bob is more than happy to create more Charlie Manson content.
There's a lot more. I mean, we're still going to do the series, I think. We only like barely touched, you know, on the one episode that we did. I would like to go pretty deep into the trials, and then, you know, a lot of like after the fact, you know, all the stuff that came out after the fact. I want to talk about even like after he died, a lot of information has come out since, you know, and information's still coming out. So
yeah, all the time. And the interesting thing about the Charlie Manson case is we did get a lot of backlash from YouTube for presenting things about the Charlie Manson case. But if you guys want, we'll still do it anyway. I mean, we wanted it to be a great big series. But the thing about it is we can make it a members only series if there's not enough interest. And then the members, I mean, like I said before, we're not all about money, guys, but it is only $2.99 for the first level of membership. And we need to get going on like what do people want to see, right, Bob? Like we need.
I think a lot of people, if we make it, people will come, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
right. And when there's nothing going on in the Brian Coburger case, it's very hard because we did start Brian Coburger here, Brian Coburger since the beginning. I did start this channel like a month before Bob started editing with and joining me in the channel. But I did do some paranormal. I did do some, we did Ouija board, and Bob came over from our other channel as a guest on the Ouija board video. I did Sanford Cemetery. Sanford Cemetery can also be found on our other channel. And for those of you who missed our live last time, our other channel is called, anybody know in the chat? I'll be very interested to see if any of you checked it out. And if you remember the name of our other channel.
Yes, Mouse Field of Dreams. That was the movie.
That's what it is.
If
No,
they
it's
build,
not.
if they build it, they will come. Kind of
Oh,
video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we didn't have that many people because there was a lot of news and a lot of interesting things on TV the last time. That's right, that's right. So we made an announcement on our last video, and that video is that Bob and I, yes, we're rumored to have another channel on YouTube. And yes, we have for the last year and a half had another channel as well as this one for the last 5 months. And it's called Shaken Paranormal. Right there, you can see on the screen, Miss Jonesy said Shaken Paranormal. So if you would like to check out our paranormal channel, please subscribe to Shaken Paranormal. I think we have about, how many videos do you think we have on that channel?
I think like 70 plus,
or
maybe.
90.
So I think
Yeah,
over 70, but yeah, something like that. Some of them are on private right now, but
yeah, some of them are on private, and it is due to me because I didn't want my identity to be known in true crime. Whether you guys think it's just a joke or not, like true crime is absolutely dangerous, and possibly in the future I won't wear makeup, but right now we're just going to stick with the makeup. That's kind of my thing. I've always done it. I worked at haunted houses in 23 states for 13 years. So I'm no stranger to face paint. I'm no stranger to being able to convey who I am without showing you who I am. I do not enjoy being doxxed or harassed or judged in any way. So this is what you're going to see. But on Shaken Paranormal, I do believe you left a haunting video up, right? The Haunters video.
yes, I did leave that up.
Okay, so there is a video, guys, if you just want to be curious and go over there and start out with something that you'll be like curious with. I just told you guys I was a haunt actress at haunted houses, and I did travel. I was a traveling actress. A lot of the times I travel alone, and I acted in so many haunted houses that we decided that one of our first videos on Shaken Paranormal would be me and other haunt actors describing like the haunted house industry. And it basically being a haunted house actor or actress, you have to have a lot of great improv because each group that comes in is very different. Not going to scare people the same way. Makeup is a factor. The immediate environment, the management, all those things make a big difference in haunted houses. And the haunted house industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry that people don't even think about other than once a year. So I wanted to present something that explained like everything, the scenic design, the makeup, all the stuff that goes into it. And the bonus about that video, guys, is right off the bat, you're going to see my face. You will see my face right in that video. You'll see that I'm a real person. I am who I say I am. And I'm very, very proud of that video. That was a really good video. Bob and I also have countless videos where we're using Necrophonic. We're using the Spirit Talker app. We're at cemeteries. We're at, we went to a place where there's witch activity. Seven Gables Road, was it called?
Yeah, Seven Gables.
Yeah. Seven Gables. And a lot of things, guys. So if you're at all into the paranormal, go ahead and check out Shaken Paranormal. I watched 23 so far. The doll freaked me out. Amy or Emily? I'm not sure what he's talking about. Do you know, Bob?
Yeah, the haunted doll we found.
Wow, he watched that. Okay. Oh yeah, that was Randonautica. Good point. We also did Randonautica videos, which if you're not sure, Randonautica is like this app where you like set your intention and then they send you to coordinates. And when you get to that coordinate, you look around for something to do with your intention. Like you could look for money, you could look for death, you could look for mysteries. We looked for, what was the one we looked for in the woods?
We
evidence of crime
that
or
time
something?
we tried to find a haunted object. I think it was. I can't really remember, but
Oh, the one with the doll. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it was fun, but
So that's more of your thing. Go please check out Chicken Paranormal. But I just wanted to make that like little announcement. You know what I mean? Because a lot of you missed that. And I just want to set the record straight that, yeah, you're absolutely right about us having another channel, but it did not have even 1% to do with true. Oh, wait. Yes, it did have to do with true crime. There are, just so you guys know, if you want to do crossover videos, there were 2 videos and they were called True Crime. They were our True Crime Paranormal videos. And they actually deal with like actual deaths. Like we went to the scene of where these people were murdered and told the story of these people and actually communicated with these people. And it was, Bob, you want to say anything about that? Like it was.
Yeah, we got like some really good answers. Like, I think that if I can remember correctly, we were right by the water tunnel, or I don't know why I say water tunnel.
Oh, the culvert.
The culvert, yeah. Where they found them, and yeah, it was pretty creepy. Pretty creepy.
I would like to go to that cemetery that you did the video on that I didn't join you for. That was the girl who was buried alive.
Oh yeah. That'd be neat.
There's a short on Shaken Paranormal about a girl who was buried alive.
Yeah, I can't remember her name right now, but
and on the screen there, babe, it says, has anyone heard of Minnie Quay in Michigan? Do you know what city that's in by chance? Because I haven't heard of that. Have you heard of that?
No.
Is it in the UP Michigan or Lower Michigan? Mouse said he still has goosebumps. Yeah, right? Like I know a lot of people do believe in the paranormal and a lot of people don't believe in the paranormal, but I think that if you really gave our other channel a chance and you did see the paranormal stuff that we did do, you would probably be pretty convinced that most of the time you are communicating with a spirit, whether or not you believe in such a thing. We are all made of energy, and Bob is a very talented psychic medium, and that shows a lot in those videos. And I just want to compliment you on that, babe, that you're really, really good talking to the spirits. He's very respectful. He always like,
yeah, we're not running around screaming or,
disrespecting the dead, or even like if they respond in such a way, like those of you that saw the Jack Kevorkian and is it John DeLorean? Yeah. The who said that? Who said go away or something or leave?
Jack Kevorkian said go away.
Yeah, he said go away, and as soon as he did, we were like, okay, thanks for talking to us. Like we're not doing any of that. We're no one to be intrusive or rude, and just because somebody is a field of energy doesn't mean that we have the right to speak to them. So we always are very, very respectful.
We've had a couple responses where they've told us to leave and go and get out of here. And they've literally, remember the one cemetery we were at, they directed us right to the exit. They told us, go straight, go straight, keep going. Now get out of here. That's basically what the spirit bot or the spirit talker kept saying. It was pretty
crazy. Yeah. We're like, are they leading us out of here? And they absolutely were. Leading us out of there, like, you guys can go. So we were like, peace out. We were out of there, I don't have to. I don't feel any need to disrespect anybody, whether they're here or not. But I do think it's very interesting that some of the not alive people that we have tried to communicate with, spirits that we've tried to communicate with, we've had a lot of really good results. Like the true crime one we did was in Michigan. It was in Milford, I believe, and it was a murder of a girl, and then it was a murder of 2 girls, and happened to be at the same park. And the results we got there were insane. There was nothing that didn't seem like we were not like immediately we put the phone over and they were like, hello, friends, and we're like, whoa, what the hell? Like it was It was pretty eerie, guys. But if you enjoy that kind of thing, I just wanted to put it out there. I wasn't trying to talk your ear off about it or anything, but I did get a lot of you guys have a different channel or you had a different channel. And yeah. And the coolest part about having this channel, as well as having that channel, is magically, guys, our hero, our mod, Dillhole, already was subscribed to Shaken Paranormal. And then, like, somehow navigated his way over to this channel. I wasn't like, hey, I got a new channel. You know me from Shaken Paranormal. Sub to my channel. I didn't say anything like that. Dill just happened to be here. So thank you, Dill, for unconsciously making that connection between me and Bob. It was pretty interesting. Like, we were like, wow, it's pretty crazy that that's the same guy. But thank you, Dill. We really appreciate you here. And
Deal.
so, did we ever get an answer about the city in Michigan?
No.
Where she said, I forgot who that was. Hey, so if you were talking about that place, yeah, Small World, right, though? Small World. We heard you say you have a strange suspicion on your video last time. It was great. Like, I was having a hard day, and we were watching that, and I was like, that's awesome.
I think his name was Herbanero or something.
Forester, Michigan? Yeah, it is because of Drip Drop. That's right. The Dill Hole.
Yeah.
He's like, shaking, remember?
Yeah.
That's how you do when we work. Forester, Michigan. Do you know where that is?
No.
Dang it.
I don't know nothing about Michigan.
Oh. Dang it. Forester, Michigan. I'll Google it quick. I just want to know if it's northern or southern Michigan. We do have friends in Michigan. So, Roberto Santiago. Oh. I thought you said, didn't you say Roberto Fillmore or something?
No, he
like
said
that?
Santiago, I think.
Okay, so I'm going to look up Forster, Michigan. Just 1 second.
I'm going to read this.
Okay.
Miss Jonesy says, have you ever watched The Dead Files? There was an episode about it. It's in the thumbnail. Oh, thumb.
Okay, so Forster, Michigan
It's in
is...
the thumb, she said.
Well, I'm looking on the map. Forster, Michigan. It is. It is very close to Lexington. You see how it's very actually it's very close to Canada. Looks like it's about 100 miles or less from Port Huron. I do know where that is. We have some friends in the Detroit area that we visit every couple months. So, oh, someone lives in Lexington. Miss Jonesy lives in Lexington. That's cool. So you live close to Canada, eh? I always wanted to go to Canada. Honestly, I heard that it's very, very pretty up there, and I don't know if it's still real hard to get into, but I have like an enhanced license from the state I live in, and apparently that gets you in there. So if you guys have any suggestions for Canada, you should give them to us, because I've been dying for Bob to take me to Canada. He's taken me a lot of places, but not Canada yet. Right across the river. That's cool. That's so cool. So we covered Charlie Manson. We covered Delphi's news. The two male YouTubers that are banned for life. And we also talked about Brian Coburger a little bit. This is the time in the panel where we open it up. If anybody wants to come on the panel, and just go ahead and let me know in chat what you want to discuss and that you want the link. And we'll do our best for that. We're going to limit each person to 2 questions or 2 statements, because we want everybody to get a chance to come on. And once again, I want you to know that we appreciate each and every one of you. We want to remind you that you need to treat everybody on panel with respect. And if you disagree, that's fine, but let's be adults here, because we're all adults here. We don't need any drama here. We could discuss that, Jeff. Oh yeah, hey, guess what, Jeff? I do have fast acting. Let's see if we get in trouble for this. This is a fast acting Quickie, Nano, Blue Raspberry Fast Acting THC Pop. So maybe we can get sponsored by this company. I don't know, but it says it's blue raspberry and it's green. Safer than smoking for me. So Jeff wants to know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. What about 3? See? You didn't even have to come on panel for that, Jeff. Uh-oh. So if you're a mod and you're in here and you can hear me, please press 1. That's my sucker. Okay. You got any ones in there?
Not yet.
Oh.
I've seen a couple months.
Tani's in here. It tastes like, it doesn't taste blue. It tastes like, I swear to God, this says blue raspberry, babe.
What does it taste like, though?
It's green and it tastes like, it tastes like medicine.
What is?
Yeah, it's my medicine. It tastes like green, Rascal, since you're asking. You got these in your state, Rascal? You know who I'm talking to, right? If you're the Rascal, say Rascal. All right. So, mystery pop. That's right. It's a THC pop. It's legal in our state. So, I'm not doing anything wrong.
No.
Right, Jeff? That's what it tastes like. That's what it tastes like. Vicks Vapor Rub. Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So what did your notes say? Did you not talk about something else?
I said I wanted to open up the panel, but nobody seems to want to come on the panel. I don't know what you guys want to talk about, but I've been talking at you for over an hour. So if anybody wants to talk with me, that would be great, especially if you're new, because I know a lot of you are over here from TikTok, and we will be going live on TikTok within the next week. If you're from TikTok, we do have a TikTok, and I don't even know the name of it. Let me look on my phone. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I got a really bad short-term memory. I'll do my best to remember it next time, but my TikTok is our TikTok, our community's TikTok, I should say, is strange_suspicion.
You want to make a banner?
I don't know how to do that. Oh, here. Sorry, guys. Right. So, if you're on TikTok, there you go. That's however that goes. That's our TikTok name, strange_suspicion. We have some videos over there, not too many. A lot of them show my face. So if you're interested in that at all, I mean, at your own risk. I'm not like a supermodel or anything, but let's discuss what. Oh, why don't we? Not, Randy. If you're here to be a troll, goodbye. That was fun. Bye-bye, Randy. Don't worry, guys. Got rid of that drama. Took 2 seconds. I would love to discuss that, though, but I won't because... What a goof.
Go ask Tommy.
Yeah, go ask Tommy what the hell happened. I have no idea. Lost his mind. Anyway, bye, Randy. Everybody say bye, Randy, because he's been banned. He can't see you, but it's all good.
He'll probably come back with his other account.
Right, I'm sure he'll come up with his other 5 accounts, and that's fine. I'll tell you guys nothing. Nothing happened between me and Tommy, Jude, and Bob. Nothing. And if you hear from his channel to troll us, welcome. Welcome to the circus. Okay. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch. Yep. He knows what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I did nothing. If anybody wants to come on panel, let's do it. I will discuss and answer any questions that you have. Except bullshit about Tommy Jude. He has no place on my channel, and I will not discuss him. I did nothing wrong. That's all I'll say. So you put the link out there. Come, Usaba. Here we go. StreamYard. Just follow TikTok. Thank you, Moonvale. I really don't know. Like, I think it's weird that some people like prefer YouTube and some people prefer TikTok. But to me, like, I don't really get TikTok. I'm in my 40s, guys. I'm not like 20 years old. Like, I'm not even good with Instagram. Bob's better with Instagram. But as far as like TikTok, I guess I've been able to go live over there for quite some time, but I haven't because I don't know how that works. Like how you advertise that you're going to go live. Do you just go live or what? What's so funny? What is so funny? Huge. They're huge. Just so you know, they're huge. Unfortunately, my melons are big. Why the fuck bring up stressful shit? I don't know, Mouse. It's beyond me. Just, people want attention. And all I can say about that, and I will not stop myself from saying this because I got so harassed, is that, yeah, when all that went down, we had, as a community, we were 2,600 people. And now we're 3,600 people. And it happened like 2 weeks ago. So, by the way, we have more subs than him. So I don't want to hear any more about how we took all his subs. The only person we have to thank for any amount of subs is ourselves and a creator named A.R. Hayes. And A.R. Hayes is totally, completely different than that person that we were just discussing. But I don't want any more of that bullshit on this page. Like, he has his channel. We have our channel. We'll do our content, and he'll continue to play everybody else's content. That's all I have to say. If you want to talk about something else, let's go. Please. Because I do not want negativity. And it's sounding pretty negative now. What does it say? I like your YouTube over TikTok. TikTok videos are limited to... They are. And I thought it used to be 1 minute or 30 seconds or something like that. But you can go way longer than that now. And they do lives for like long time. Like you could be on live. Like there's a lot of paranormal groups. When we were just the paranormal channel, just doing one channel.
I could always play another.
When we were doing that, then we were, see, I just lost my train of thought. I can't do two things at once, you guys. When we were on paranormal, when we did paranormal and we wanted to get on TikTok, we noticed that a lot of paranormal groups, it's really super hard to do paranormal on TikTok because you're usually using an app and then you can't read the chat. And you can't concentrate on what you're doing if you are reading the chat. So as far as paranormal, no, probably won't be doing that on TikTok. But
you can, the length of TikTok videos, you can do any length now, right? Pretty much. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. If you're making a regular TikTok video, you can make like 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I think it's up to 15 minutes. Not really sure, guys, but I mean, I'm not really into like TikTok videos where you're like lip syncing or where you're like, you know what I mean? I just kind of like, you'll see. If you guys go over there, you'll absolutely see. But you love A.R. Hayes. He has a different style. Yeah, he's a really good guy, you guys. He knows a lot about, like being on the outside as well as being on the inside of prison, which gives him a completely different, set of skills than us. Like we can pretend we know what it would be like, but I don't think you really know unless you've been there. And since he is a true crime channel, I think that he adds a lot of insight that a lot of people cannot add. And it's nothing for anybody to look down on, because I know a lot of people have made comments about that. And you're just an idiot. Like if you make a comment about somebody like that, you're just an idiot, because obviously they know more than you know if you're making a judgment because somebody was in prison. I've never been there by myself. I've never been there myself, but I have known a lot of people that have been in prison. And I do know that probably every single one of us at some point in our lives, if we would have got caught for doing something stupid, could easily be in prison. So please don't look down on anybody for any reason, guys. It's not who we are in this community. We accept people for their gifts and their unique talents. And I want us all to continue to build each other up instead of, like come into my chat and ask me what happened. Like, let's talk about that. Like Tommy didn't even want to talk about it. So why would I talk about it with anybody else? I would rather talk about things that are uplifting and positive. We do have, I do want to take a minute because I need to excuse myself for a minute. We do have a feel-good story. Do you have that, Bob? I wanted to do, so Bob's got the Bob's Weird Minute. That's going to be incorporated into every single one of our videos. And then I wanted to do a feel-good story, because let me just explain to you guys real quick. The feel-good story that, what just happened? The feel-good story that I want to show you is because we all discuss things on this channel that are very morbid and very sad and very hard to deal with. And I think it's important that we recognize that there are good people in this world. And I think I would like to be a platform that recognizes such things about people. This little story that we found for our first feel-good story is a story about a little girl who was kidnapped. And I'll just let you watch the video, but I do want to know your thoughts on this, because young people don't often go out of their way for people they don't know. And if it wasn't for this young man, the life of this child could be over and the life of their family would never be the same. So I just want to shed a little light. Thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate that. I'm just having a little bit of trouble, guys. 1 second. Bob's navigating and I can't concentrate.
What do you want to see?
The story about the little girl. Sorry. So I don't know if we're going to be able to play it, but basically the story is some little girl was looking for, she was in her yard and she was playing apparently by herself, and she, Bob's going to play it. So I'll just let you guys see. I'm sorry. I'm having a little bit of brain issues right now. There it is right there. So I'm going to excuse myself for a minute and I'll see you guys. It's just, you gotta play it for one more second. Okay. All right, guys.
It skips. That skipped it.
Okay.
You're gonna have to.
All right, I'm just gonna keep talking. Forget it, guys. He's gonna get it ready. I apologize. So I am relaxed. Thank you. So what I'm going to talk about is the fact that the negativity involved in our society is crippling. And the fact that we are all good people in this community with bright minds and good intentions just makes me feel like that should be recognized. So in addition to allowing you guys to send your shout outs to our channel in a video form, and in addition to you guys being able to, oh wait, sorry, Bob's got it now.
It's not on there yet. Just keep talking.
Okay, I'm just going to keep talking. In addition to us all being good people, I wanted to point out the good doings of other people. So if you guys have any feel-good stories you want to submit, that would be great. But this is the one that we found, and it has to do with the teenage boy, and his name is Tamar Boggs. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong.
Bunch of cops outside looking for a little girl, and so we should go look for her, and so then we got like a whole bunch of my friends that I know like around Lancaster Arms and Lancaster Green to go search for her, and we walked a pretty good amount of distance to look for her, like back in the woods and where they said she could have been gone. And so then we came back and we couldn't find her, so we came back and the whole block was filled with cops and firefighters. And so then I was sitting on Joseph's bike, which was the boy you saw me with, his bike, and I had a feeling in my stomach that I was going to find her. And so then Chris had a bike too, so I was going. He said he was going to come. I said, okay, come with me. And so then I went over back there in the general area that we were before, but I just went a little more deeper over there. And so I saw this like suspicious car, and I looked into the passenger seat. It was a little girl, and I said, I think that's her. And so we followed it for about 5 minutes, and then we noticed that it was her. And so we chased it for like 15 minutes, chased the car for 15 minutes around like Gable Park in that area, like down those like slow streets. And so then he went down Gable Park Road. I chased him going down that hill, and he turned around. I guess he got scared or offended or scared that we were chasing him. And so then he let her out, and she got out. She like stood there for a little, and then she ran to me and said she needed her mommy. And so then I put her on my shoulders because I had the bike. I put her on my shoulders and rid the bike halfway, and then I noticed that it was too dangerous to ride like that. And so then I carried her for the past couple meters that I had of getting her to a law enforcement or her parents. And so they took her, and well, at first she didn't want to leave my arms because she was scared that they were going to do something to her. So I said, no, they're not going to do anything. They're going to take it to your mom. And she said, okay. And she went with that.
So I don't know if you guys were watching that or not, but now I'm all situated. I was flustered a little bit, and now I'm back. It was my issue, not any of you, not Bob, nobody. I just been a little out of sorts. So, oh, he must have been tripping and let her go. What a good kid to help her out. Yeah. It is crazy that this kid was like so frantically looking and helping. That it like warmed my heart. Like that, you know, some mother was just freaked out and thought that, you know, her kid was going to be gone and something really, really dangerous was going to happen to the kid. And this kid didn't even think twice. He just like got on his bike with his friends and took off and followed this guy for 15 minutes. Like 15 minutes is a long bike ride, guys, especially with your adrenaline pumping. And all this kid was concerned with was to make sure this mom didn't have to lose where her child was because the child was lured by somebody who said they had ice cream in their vehicle. I feel like that's like the weirdest trick to play on a kid, and it's so awful to take their vulnerability and their innocence away from them and give them some kind of statement that's going to make them trust you or make them like you so that they can come up to you, to your vehicle, and you can take off with them. But luckily, this guy wasn't able to do anything to this kid. Like, good people wouldn't allow it. So basically, my point in this first do-gooder thing that we're doing here on the stream is that I think it's important that when you know something is the right thing to do, that you guys do it. And I feel like we have a community full of people that do the right thing. But when we have people coming in and harassing me or harassing anybody who's on panel and causing people to not want to come on panel anymore, then, you know, we get what we got with Kat. I see everybody's mentioning her in the chat. No, she will not be back on this channel. She was completely insulted. Some people of a higher degree of intelligence feel like Kat, feel like there was no reason for her to be disrespected. She was doing nothing but offering her intelligence. And I assure you, she won't be back on this channel. And it breaks my heart. But it is because of people that come into the chat and start crap like that person just did, who's apparently angry he can't be my mod. And if you guys are all wondering, everybody who's asking to be a mod, there's no trust there right now. We've had so many people tell us that their comments have been deleted. We've had so many people tell us that they've been muted in chat or blocked from chat, even coming into chat, telling us they're blocked in chat, but we could read them in chat. Like, I don't know what's going on, guys, but all I want is a positive community with positive people who want to make a difference and people who want to do the right thing. So if any of you guys want to submit anything for us to do for that kind of segment, that would be absolutely great. And we have been talking for, I have been talking and Bob has been talking as well. And it's been 1 hour and 31 minutes. And I see that nobody wants to come on panel. So this will be the last chance for anybody to come up on panel, or we will just end the stream. I don't want to take up anybody's time and just keep talking and talking and talking. because it seems like not getting a lot of feedback here. Or maybe it's just me, but I don't know. All right, we can end it. We'll see you guys on Monday at 4:20. And
let's talk about what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a new Brian Coburger video.
We're gonna have a new Brian Coburger video coming Monday. We were gonna do a giveaway tonight, but it seems like there's not a lot of.
Oh, we can still talk about it.
Well, did you want to talk about it? Because you're kind of back here, and I'm not even sure if they can hear you. Can you guys hear Bob behind me, like clearly? Or would you like him to come closer to the camera? Or ideas: free thinkers, sus gang, clown posse, truth versus truth warriors, free thinker nation, radical seekers, skeptic. Man, we're gonna have to. Okay, Sunny Spirit. We are going to take all of those.
Yes.
Okay, so after we end this stream, we are going to open up the poll, and you can vote as many times as YouTube will let you. I don't know if they'll let you do it more than once, but we're going to name the community by Monday, and we will announce it Monday at 4:20. We were going to, like I said, do a giveaway, and if you guys are interested in that, say something in the chat. Do you have something that they can see?
You want those paintings?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do this thing, and it's gonna be a giveaway. Okay, Bob is an artist. Bob is, I mean, I swear I'm not just saying this because we're together. Bob is one of the most brilliant people who I have ever met. Bob can play every instrument. Bob can do editing. He does psychic medium stuff. He's just 1 second. He is one of the most talented people in every aspect that I have ever seen about him. He doesn't do anything 0%. He does it at 100%. Those of you who have seen my haunt character called Bleedo, which was a clown, if you've seen the Haunter, is it called Haunt Acting or Haunters?
It's Haunters.
It's called Haunters, and it's on the Shaken Paranormal YouTube, okay? And it's all about haunt acting. If you check out Bleedo, which was one of my characters. So during one of my segments in this video called Haunters on Shaken Paranormal, Bleedo, you will see Bleedo also in some of the shorts on this channel, is a clown and looks just like, oh, this is not good. Just like this, kind of. Also, can I see a different one? Because you can't really see this. Also, there's this cute guy. He's like a smiley face, all squiggly, trippy, like Cyborg Mama. Maybe you would love that for your mushroom expeditions. And then there's a Misfits one. I don't know if they can see that because of the light.
Yeah, that was
right here. It's like purple, guys, like that. The lighting might not be right for this. Love him. Okay. The smiley face is cute. The Misfits, the Path of Totality, Johnny said. Okay. So this is what we're going to do, guys. This is very important. Is everybody paying attention? We're going to give away what?
We're going to give away
1, 2, or 3 of them.
We can probably give 3 away.
The second one? What was the second one? Oh, really? How the fuck did that happen? Are you kidding me? He's not. He's the one that.
Yeah, you're it's we're going to give away 3 of them.
We're going to give away all 3 of these paintings, guys. Are you excited? So.
But we need clowns.
We need, so I don't know how you do this. Maybe you guys can figure it out. I know you guys have done this before. I am a juggalette. I'm a juggalette. I want to see whoop whoops in the chat. If you want to win any of these, say whoop whoop, and then I'll tell you how to win them. Wait. I was waiting to see what they said. Oh, somebody who's trying to get in to the studio who has no permission to be in the studio. And I'm just wondering, because he was my mod, that's an ex-mod of mine, and all of a sudden popped up in the backstage. That's why I was like, what in the hell is going on?
He got the code when we put it up. You know what I'm saying?
I thought we blocked him.
Yeah, I told you to come up with another.
Okay, they're all saying whoop whoop. So we're gonna do this 3 times, guys. And what Bob has decided, since Bob has the talent and Bob put the work into these paintings, is this. You have to, maybe if you guys want to practice for a second, maybe you type the word clown or something and a clown thing comes up. If you're a member, you could do a clown, like my emoji, like on your member stickers. You don't know how to do that, push the smiley face. And if you're a paid member, which again starts at $2.99, guys, you can't beat it. But if you're a member, you could put any membership stickers as well. So the first one that we're going to give away, you can first practice, okay? You can put the word clown, see if a clown comes up. 13th Hour did that.
Yeah, this is what we want.
Yeah, so if you guys can see, can you put that on the screen, the clown thing?
Yeah, we want the clown emojis.
Clown emojis, like see more again. She get that? Okay, so you guys, you could write the word clown if it's.
Yeah, we'll say clown too.
It's fine. But what's going to happen here is the first one we're going to give away is.
Well, it'll probably be random, but we're going to give all 3 away.
We're going to give all 3 away. But the first one is this one. Okay. Squiggly smiley thing. Painted by Weird Bob. This is all original work. He has quite a lot of them, but we're not willing to give them all away. You know what I mean?
We're gonna go back through and we're going to take everybody that did the clown emojis and basically put them in a hat and pull 3 names out.
Okay. Okay. Did you guys hear what Bob said or not? She loves that one. So what we're going to do is Bob's going to put on a 60-second timer. Okay. You know the 60-second timer, so they can do the clowns for 60 seconds and then they get picked?
They've been doing them.
No, they were practicing.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on a 60-second timer. And you guys are all going to put clowns in there until the 60 seconds is up. And you're going to randomly be picked. So put the clowns in there. Keep doing it as many times as you want. You can enter as many times as you'd like. Got 49 seconds, guys. Get those clowns in there. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we got a lot of clowns. We got Sunny Spirit, 13th Hour. We got Mouse. We got Morrigan. We got 37 seconds left, Bob. All right, come on, guys. Come on, get those clowns in there. And then when you guys are doing these clowns, you'll be randomly picked by...
We're going to know we'll probably know by Monday. And we'll let them know in the community.
We'll let you know in the community post who the winners are because StreamYard has a thing where they like randomly pick your name. So keep on going. 12 seconds, guys. 12 seconds, 12 seconds, 12 seconds. Clown, 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 clown. Do it, 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 do it. Newman. Nice. Okay. Did that one work?
Yep. So what we'll basically do is we'll pick 3 people that out of all the people that did clowns. We'll let you know in the community how to get a hold of us through email, and we'll send you a painting.
Right.
So
what just happened, guys, is when you put all those clowns in there, StreamYard randomly just picked somebody. We don't know who, but as soon as we do,
we'll have to run it.
Yeah, we'll have to run it, and then we'll pick them. Okay. So then we're going to do that 2 more times, right? So the next one we're going to give away is the Misfits one. And it's purple. It's like purple and gray, kind of white, right?
Yep.
Is that good? Very good view of that?
Yep.
It's 8 by 12, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
Sounds right.
I'm really not good with that. So this is beautiful. If you are a Misfits fan, we're going to do a 60-second timer here. And go quickly, guys, because you can do it as many times as you want.
this time we'll have him put a number 2.
Okay, this time you're going to put a number 2 in the chat. You can do it as many times as you want because StreamYard is randomly going to pick this. Has nothing to do with us. Ready? Go. This is for the Misfits painting. We want all the number 2s in the chat. Keep going. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Win this painting. Nobody else has this painting. Bob painted it. It is one of a kind. It is beautiful, and I'm very proud of it.
If no one types 2, no one gets it.
And if no one types 2, no one gets it, Bob said. No, there are 2s. Look at these 2s, babe. They want that. This is awesome. I wonder who's going to win. Keep going, guys. 36 seconds. 36, 36, 36. I see some of you are putting a lot of 2s. You can put as many 2s under your screen name as you want. Like Boots, you're doing good on it. Boots keeps putting her 2s. She wants this. Any Misfits fans found out there? Come on, you got 17 seconds. 17 seconds. Go, 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 go. Come on, guys. Moonville, Tanya, I see 13th Hour. I see Nevada. I see Newman. Moonvale, Sunny Spirit. Ooh, they like the Misfits. 2, 1, go, 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 go. Oh. All right, guys. And my personal favorite, you do have to check out my my shorts where you can see my characters to know just exactly how special this one is. Okay, Bob surprised me one day and said, look, I painted your Bleedo. This looks exactly like one of my haunt characters. Exactly. And if you look at the short, you guys will see this. This was my character called Bleedo. I did this character mostly in the state of Ohio, the state of Michigan, the state of Pennsylvania, and the state of New York. Bleedo was a clown, and it was a pretty good story. The character story is really awesome, but I won't get into it right now. I will get into it with whoever does win this painting because it is pretty spectacular. And the fact that Bob just randomly put this painting up for me to notice, and I noticed how thoughtful and beautiful and just absolutely accurate it was, it blew my mind. So we're going to give that one away. That's the 3rd giveaway of this stream. And we are going to put what in the chat, babe? What do you think they should put? Number 3 in the chat. Okay. He wants to see a bunch of 3s, and he's going to start. Don't do them yet.
Don't start the timer.
Because StreamYard will only do it when he activates. Did you push it? So you can put a number 3 in the chat as soon as you see the timer start. If you do it before then, it won't count.
3,
2, 1, go. Okay, let's see the 3s in the chat. 3s in the chat for the Bleedo painting. Bleedo, Bleedo, Bleedo. Oh. 13th Hour, Sunny Spirit. I see Nunya. Wait. I see Newman. Come on, guys. You got to get those 3s in the chat because I'll tell you what, I was reading up about stuttering. I was reading all about this, and StreamYard kind of does favor people who are doing it more than once. So if you just keep on pushing those 3s, the chances of you getting this painting are really, really good. And I love that they all want your paintings. Are you seeing this? This is awesome. Bob does a lot of painting, guys.
I got 3 more.
He's got 3 more. We'll possibly give them away on our next live.
Yeah.
So we got
I don't think they should be too expensive.
8 seconds.
You know what I'm
7 seconds. 6. Go, 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 go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Cool, a 3, put a 3, put a 3, put a 3. Oh, it's done. Okay, so once StreamYard tells us, hey, my necklace. Once StreamYard tells us, which I know won't be until after the stream, but once StreamYard lets us know which one of you won, we'll put it in the community post.
Yeah, it'll probably be a day or so before we.
Yeah, they're kind of slow. But we thought it was a cool idea because we wanted you guys to have something that Bob personally made. Besides just looking at his content, you should know that he is absolutely talented as an artist, musically, artistically, every single way that someone can be an artist. I'm very lucky to have him in my life every day. I love you, babe.
Oh no!
And I'm glad you were what?
It's a YouTube timing up.
No way!
I don't know. It might have been. It might have been just a timeout because we have a 6-second thing on our chat.
Oh, yeah, that's right, guys. Who said that? More again. You said you got timed out for spam. I don't know. Oh, I should have turned that off.
That's okay.
Dang it. So we have a delay, guys.
It's not, you're not in any trouble.
You're not in any trouble. You did not get timed out. There's a delay. There's a 6-second delay because we were getting so much spam. I mean, not spam. We're getting so much drama in our last live that we just wanted it to be like we could catch it before it was exposed to any of you. You know what I'm saying? But last chance to get on panel. We're going to end this. And other than that, I'll let Bob tell you what we have coming up for Monday.
Yeah, so Monday we'll probably be getting back into Brian Coburger. I've been working on a video all week, so it should be pretty cool.
I think it'll be a fun time.
Yeah, totally.
But again, please remember to put your ideas on the community post for the community names.
Yeah.
And then we'll pick it by Sunday at midnight.
Yep.
And majority rules. Whatever.
So yeah, we'll have a new name and we'll have our winners picked. So hope everybody had a good time on Saturday.
We're going to end the stream now, and I'm going to get some sleep. And if you guys want to leave comments underneath the community post for your community suggestion names, that would be great. We will be looking at them, and we will create a poll. Once we create the poll, we will totally votes. But you do have until, because I know some of these people that are seeing this are in other countries. I know that we have people in South Africa, we have people in Australia, we have people over the pond in places like Scotland and in the UK and in Spain and in France and in Germany and in the Ukraine as well. And we just want to let you guys know that you do have time to vote on these community names. This is not just something for people in the United States. This is for every single member of our community. You guys are all equally important, whether you're paid members, visitors, subscribers, whoever you are, it doesn't matter. We care about you. We care about you deeply. I'm sorry for all the forgetfulness from me today. I'm under a lot of stress with my health, and I do appreciate everybody spending part of their Saturday night with us. I know Bob does as well.
Yes.
And we will be seeing you on Monday at 4:20.
If you want, I'll put this up. I'll just do it right now.
What is it?
I'll put this up. And if you want to speak in the chat with everybody, I'll put some music on and I'll end it like in a minute or two. If you want to just wrap in the chat with some people. Is that cool?
Sure.
Okay.
So Bob's going to play some music and I'm going to hang out in the chat for a minute or 5 or something. Who knows? Until you guys are done talking to me and everybody's sick of me. You can go ahead and put some stuff in the chat and I will be right there. And we will end the video in 5 minutes. Thank you for being here.